Round the back came Ashour.
Dallas Stadium, July the 3rd. The kind of night football fans wait years for. Egypt and Australia, two teams who had never tasted a World Cup knockout win in their entire history, walked out knowing that one of them was about to make history and the other was about to go home. Nobody in that stadium could have predicted just how brutal, how emotional, and how downright chaotic the next 2 hours were going to be. This was not just a round of 32 match. This was a war of nerves that would eventually be decided from 12 yards, and by the time it was over, grown men were in tears on both sides. It took just 13 minutes for the tone to be set. Egypt, playing with a control that surprised a lot of neutrals, worked a set piece into the box, and Emam Ashour rose above the Australian defense to plant a header into the net. Egypt were ahead, the solid chants were echoing around Dallas, and for a moment it looked like the Socceroos were about to be blown off the park early. Australia had other ideas though. They dug in, they absorbed the pressure, and midway through the second half, they got the break their fight deserved, even if it came in the cruelest way possible. A dangerous free kick was whipped into the box, and Mohamed Hany, trying to defend his own goal, could only turn the ball into his own net, 1-1. Just like that, the entire momentum of the match flipped, and Australia suddenly believed. And then came the moment that almost decided everything. Deep into stoppage time, with the clock ticking down and penalties looming, Egypt won a corner. Ramy Rabia met it with a header from point-blank range, the kind of chance that wins matches in the 90th minute. But Australian goalkeeper Patrick Beach produced an absolutely stunning reaction save, somehow keeping the ball out and dragging his team into extra time. If you are building a highlight reel for this video, that save right there is one of the biggest moments of the entire match, because without it, this game never even reaches penalties. Extra time came and went, and neither side could find the breakthrough. Mohamed Salah, who had been battling fitness concerns coming into this tournament, kept trying to force something, kept driving at tired Australian legs, but the score stayed frozen at 1 apiece. And here is where the drama took its strangest turn. As extra time wound down, Australian manager Tony Popovic made a decision that would define the entire outcome of this match. He pulled off his goalkeeper Patrick Beach, the man who had just saved his team's World Cup dream minutes earlier, and brought on the more experienced Mathew Ryan specifically for the shootout. It was a calculated gamble, built on experience over form. It backfired in the most spectacular way possible. Penalties. Egypt up first. Mathew Ryan dives, guesses, reads shots. He does not save a single one. Egypt convert penalty after penalty after penalty. 4 in a row. Ice cold, clinical, relentless. And then Mohamed Salah steps up. The captain, the icon, the man who has given everything to get his country here. He does not blast it. He does not smash it into the corner. He dinks it calmly, almost cruelly, straight down the middle. Salah scores, and you can see it on his face. This is bigger than football for him. On the other side, the pressure got to Australia. Souttar, a veteran, misses. And then 18-year-old Lucas Herrington, thrust into a moment no teenager should have to face, misses too. Egypt win it 4-2 on penalties, and Abdelmaguid's earlier spot kick becomes the moment that sends this team into history. Think about the magnitude of what just happened here. Egypt had never won a single World Cup match before this tournament. Never. This was their first ever knockout stage appearance, and they have just walked off that pitch as winners. Mohamed Salah was seen in tears, completely overwhelmed, because after everything, after every heartbreak, this was the moment his country finally broke through. For Australia, it is a different story entirely. Another agonizing near miss, another shootout loss, still searching for that elusive first ever World Cup knockout win. Young Lucas Herrington will carry that miss with him, but this is a Socceroos side that fought until literally the final kick of the game and should hold their heads high. So here is the real question heading into the round of 16. Egypt now face the winner of Argentina versus Cape Verde. And after surviving this level of pressure, after showing they can win ugly, win emotional, and win when it matters most, are they suddenly the team nobody wants to face in this tournament? Drop your prediction in the comments, because after a night like this in Dallas, absolutely nothing about this World Cup feels predictable anymore.